Maybe we were looking at what they were missing. I don't know. Obviously we talked about it. We tried to address it. We knew after their last outing that they were going to come out hard and check hard, but we didn't match their desperation.
Mike, you can live with special team or power play at least. 13 shots on goal in power
Yeah.
play. So they just didn't go in.
Yeah.
Shorthanded situations.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're -2, you're -2 in the special teams. It's gonna cost you. So we made some progress last game, but we gotta stop the bleeding with our penalty kill here. That's it's just. And every game is a different game. Like every game, the goals are going in a different way. You look at the Minnesota game, you kill a minute and 45, and then you just don't bear down at the end of the power play, and then they score a couple off the rush. Tonight, they're just a couple broken plays where they have a chance to clear, or it's just, it's just not bearing down in those situations, and it's just not enough. Whether it's focus, whether it's desperation, we don't have enough of it right now. And until that happens, then we gotta obviously we're gonna be chasing.
When it is bearing down, how do you talk to them about it?
Well, we'll address it. We'll get on it, and obviously look at video. But for me, it's an attitude, and you know what, we're gonna give up some goals, and when obviously they've got a man advantage for a reason, and they're gonna score some goals, but. If they're going to score, I want to make sure that we're going down swinging. And too many times, I think we make it easy on them.
A couple of the players said that maybe they thought you guys weren't aggressive enough on the penalty kill. Did you see that?
Well, I think a couple of times we're caught out of position, whether it's lack of aggression there, or I think those are just not great reads. Again, I think both times we had opportunities to clear the puck and we didn't. And then for me, they're broken plays. They're not situations where they're in an in zone setup. It's not a design play. It's just the ability to read in a situation and recover from a situation. I don't think we did that well.
You said it was going to take a bit, obviously.
Yeah.
There's some situations out there where you can see that.
Yeah, well, you know what? I thought the first two periods were, I don't think we were going to look at that and say that that's who he is. But I thought his third period was much better, something to build off of. I said it's going to take some time, and it is going to take some time for him. But what we're looking for is that he gets better every shift and he gets better every game. And I thought that he got better as the game went on tonight.
Did you like putting Brodziak out there with him too?
Well, Brodsy was playing hard. He was playing with some purpose in his game. He was one of the guys that the way that they were checking, the way that they had numbers back. We were going to have to check pucks back, and we were going to have to try to get goals by going on the net. And he looked like he had some of that in him.
Mike, you can pick out any stats on this thing, but
Right. Yeah, no, they that was a down night for them. But I know that they'll bounce back. That's they obviously were checked hard tonight. There was a real strong focus on them. Whether it was matchup wise or whether it was just the way that they played against them. And I think that some of it for sure is on them. They'll be the first to admit that. We'll look at some clips, but some of it we needed some better execution in some certain areas. I didn't think that as a group we executed well enough coming up through the neutral zone. I thought we were too slow, allowed them to get numbers on top of us, and then obviously that means that you've got one chance, and that's basically to chip it in and go get it.
You've talked or brought up the last couple of weeks about how resilient and how this team rebounds.
Yeah.
That's when you have a game like tonight, and you've had a couple others like this. When you say you're going to address something with the team, is it
for me,
a matter of fact way that you address it, or is
for me, what right now is that we're not consistently hard enough to play against at home, and it seems like we do it for a game and then we kind of back off for a game. Whether it's we just come to the rink with the assumption that the result's going to go our way. I'm not sure. I mean, we earned the position that we're in. We're in a good spot, but we have to remember that we earned it, and to keep the position that we're in, or to better it, we're going to have to earn that too. And right now, we're a little bit too inconsistent, and we'll have to fix that. Thanks.
Thanks, Mike.